look what I found. This is a 1971 PhoneMate 400S automatic answering machine. Look at the size of this thing. This thing is made with so much wood, it has a better chance of passing a building code inspection than my previous house. Relatively simple in operation. You would simply set it on a table as you see it now. You would plug in your phone connection, which, now it's important to note that in these days you couldn't own a telephone. A box like this would have been purchased, I believe, through the phone company or leased, which is why the original phone connection had to be hardwired into a box. That's a DIN connector that plugs into the top of the machine right here. Just like so. I'm glad I have this because you can't get these anymore. So, plugged it in. Let's pretend this is going to my phone line, my invisible phone box over there. But the first thing I want to do is record an outgoing message. To do that, I select the change program function. Okay. Set this dial to announce only. This is the transport control dial. Here's my playback volume. I'll set it midway. Pick up my microphone, which is plugged into the front. In those days, the microphone had to be plugged in this particular model anyway. I'm using headphones. I don't have a real microphone. So I'm going to record an outgoing message. First thing I need to do is hold down the start button until the red light comes on. There's the start button. This is a test recording of the 1971 PhoneMate 400S. This is only a test. Please do not leave a message after the tone. Testing, again, just a quick minor test. And any second now, that light's going to turn off. Any second now. Come on. This is only a test. Okay, there it goes. Now you heard that ding at the end of the recording. That was the end of tape signal, which would signal the caller to leave a message. Now we're going to play it back. We need to set this dial to answer phone. I'm going to replace this knob that's missing. Just a standard stereo knob is all I need. I can get one at Radio Shack. The original one was a chrome ring with a black center cap. Alright. To play it back, I just do the same procedure. Hit the start button while it's in announce only and answer phone. Well, again, just a quick minor test. It sounds really bad. I'm going to do this again. Let's try again. Okay. Answer phone. Change program. Okay. Okay. This is a test recording of the 1971 PhoneMate 400S. This is only a test. And at the end of this recording, you'll hear a ding. Do not leave a message. Only a test. I need to get a real microphone for this stupid thing. Okay. Try that again. Go. This is a test recording of the 1971 PhoneMate 400S. This is only a test. And at the end of this recording, you'll hear a ding. Do not leave a message. Only a test. I need to get a real microphone for this stupid thing. reason it sounds so bad is because I'm using headphones as a microphone. Not a cool thing to do. Okay, now, let's pretend I have phone calls. I'll show you how this works. Now you see how the message received, there's like a piece of white tape on the reel itself that takes the message received letters or words, and it kind of magnifies it, it makes it more visible. When I rewind the tape, it goes away. Now I'm going to play back all my calls. I'm not sure what all that noise is about. It goes on like that forever. And at some point you do hear someone's voice on this tape. It's actually pretty far into the tape. And there's no way to fast forward it. It just goes on like this. And on, and on, and on. I do know the mechanism is working because I've heard it. And I'm pretty confident that there's no issues. Because once this noise stops, you hear silence like tape noise, like a regular tape is. And so anyway, as the reels start rolling forward, this message received becomes more apparent. So I'm going to rewind this tape. Yeah, that disappeared. Now let's see how it really works. Okay, this cover is held on by Velcro. I'm going to kind of pull it up. There's no handle on it. You just pull it up by the light lens here. There we go. Alright. Now inside, you'll see the incoming message reels. It is a reel to reel. And this is a continuous reel for the outgoing message. Here's our control knob, and there's a bunch of relays on this board. This is all analog circuitry made by the PhoneMate Incorporated company. Now, this is how you start the playback process manually. I'm not sure if it's supposed to work that way, but watch this.
This is a test recording of the 1971.
You can see that operating.
This is only a test. And at the end of this recording, you'll hear a ding. Do not leave a message. Only a test. You need to get a real microphone for this stupid thing.
See how that works? Kind of cool. Let's put the cover back on. Oh yeah, I'll show you how this all works out here. There's the reels, and there's a play head right there, play record head. There's an erase head here. This is simply a magnet that drops down and erases the tape. When you set it on record calls, the magnet comes down and it automatically erases the tape as it records. Put it back in the playback, the magnet lifts up. Now the magnet to erase the outgoing message is electronic. There's a little electromagnet. When you hit record, it actually activates the magnet. I'll show you how that works. Put it on record. Hold down start. Oop, there we go. See how that works? Now this magnet is magnetic right now. Oh, barely. You can almost barely feel it with a screwdriver. Now let's take a look at the back side. This unit runs on 4 D cells. This motor drives the outgoing. And there's a little bit of wiring into here. There's a mechanism, the back side of the mechanism. That's really all there is to it. Until then.